Hey guys, I'm gonna do my best to just crank this video out quickly. It is not ideal circumstances today. My kids are running around, playing like little maniacs. It's a beautiful day. I'm happy for them. My husband is building a tree house, so we'll see how this goes. I'll do my best. I just wanted to talk for a minute about narcissists and religion. I'm speaking from the experience of having a narcissistic mother and religion. I also had an experience with this with a narcissistic ex, like in a romantic realm, if you want to call it romantic, whatever. But I was engaged to a narcissist that also used religion as a tactic. So anyway, I have to speak on this. This was one of my first Instagram posts, like way back, and it's one of my favorite, and I'm super proud of it because it's so accurate. So if you have a narcissistic parent or a narcissist in your life, they will most likely use religion as a tactic to control and manipulate you. I don't even really have to do research on this, but I did. When I looked it up, it said that they will use religion as a strategy to manipulate you, dominate you, and control you using fear. Big surprise. Like, that's the name of the game when it comes to narcissists. So, I was raised Catholic, so of course that's one of the staunchest religions in terms of, like instilling fear in you and whatever. But my narcissistic mother is like a self proclaimed saint. She just loves to exploit religion to her advantage to try to justify what a horrible person she is. I'm not one to speak for God, but I'm pretty sure that, God would be more interested in your daily behavior and your treatment of others, let alone your children or your spouse, in general, like not to belittle other people or, tear people's self-confidence down and, all the horrible things that narcissists do. But they try to align themselves with authority or anything bigger than them to try to coerce you. So who better than God to align themselves with in terms of religion? So one of the worst like Bible verses, I guess, that is used to manipulate children when a narcissist becomes a parent is honor thy father and thy mother, right? Like, God doesn't mean when your mom or your dad's a piece of crap that you have to obey them and everything, but my narcissistic mother absolutely loved this one. So they will entirely exploit that to their advantage to try to control you and manipulate you. In terms of like church attendance, that's like the biggest laugh and a half, I think, is like every Sunday, this dysfunctional family, like I said, I don't even like to refer to these people as my family, but we attended church every Sunday, the 10:30 mass, I guess it was. Like, what a joke. Like, we used to just go sit in the same damn pew every week, make sure everybody knew that, the family was there, and all the while, it's the worst thing. Like, I would sit there miserable because I could not stand these people, and my father and my mother would, you know, talk to each other about everyone around us in church. Literally. They would like make fun of people or just I have this book that I can't wait to read. It's called Emotionally Immature Parents. It's in my stack of like a million books I want to get to. But that is a perfect descriptive for these people. Emotionally immature just hits that nail on the head. Like anyone that conducts themselves in just such a disrespectful way to other people, it's sad. It's anyway, so there's that, the hypocrisy. Like you're sitting in church and you're talking about the other people around you in church. Like, does it get worse than that? And then, out in the parking lot, like this one, like the shit talking is just extensive. So, if you had a narcissistic parent, odds are they tried to control you and manipulate you through religion. It's a thing. It is a thing all day long. Because every post I've ever put up about narcissists and religion, I get such a resounding response. I'm so sorry if this was your situation because it's absolutely miserable to grow up in this toxic environment, but we have each other to validate it. So narcissism and exploiting religion is entirely a thing. Regardless of your religion, who better than God for the narcissist to align themselves with, to manipulate you and to control you and to instill fear in you to get you to comply with whatever they want, whatever their demands are at the current time. So, there's that whole honor thy father and thy mother. My narcissistic ex used religion too. Like his parents were very religious. And so he started, trying to implement that tactic as well. Like I was in my young 20s when I was subject to this jerk. And he started in with, and then we got engaged, so that started in with the whole religious element. And never mind the fact that he was a disgusting person. Like, he attended church, right? So that absolved him from all of these horrific behaviors. And the entirely disrespectful and disgusting way that he was treating me. It sucks. It's like, we're like genuine, loving, decent human beings, and we get sucked into this stuff because we're like any good person, and you're like vulnerable, and you open yourself up to love someone that fully takes advantage of it. So don't blame yourself. It's not our fault. These people are so messed up. It's disgusting that narcissists like have the ability to become parents and they just view their children as another tool in their arsenal of narcissistic strategies and tactics to forward their own agendas. So narcissists will exploit religion to the fullest extent. If you guys have seen my videos before, thank you for joining me again. Please subscribe, drop me a comment below if you've had experience with this. Check out my Instagram, I will link that below as well. Mayhem over here, the kids are coming inside. So, thank you guys for tuning in. Hit me with a thumbs up if you can do that. That'd be awesome. We're down, but we're not out, because learning about narcissistic abuse is one of the first strategies to help yourself to get out from under this horrible negativity, this cloud of oppression is how I would describe it. Growing up with a narcissistic parent is just just a pain that keeps hurting. It just doesn't go away even when you're an adult. Anyway, so we're down, we're not out. Getting out from under this rock, we're educating ourselves. God bless you guys.